Let's talk about how to make a movie. Assignment 8B, where you move an object across a background. This is the beginning of your movie. We just have to make it more interesting. So what can we add? We're going to add a scene. We're going to say that scene 1 is going to do something. So here is scene 1. Scene 1 will draw a background and a person. Maybe we also want a second person on here. The second person can then move across the screen just like the first one did. We need starting variables for the second person, so the second person will start on the right. We'll put the second person in the scene. We'll move them. We'll say that x goes over by 1 and x2 goes to the left by 1. We'll do this as long as the first x is less than 450, and then we'll move to scene 2. In scene 2, we might load a new background, and for the moment, we'll just put the two people on the screen. All right, what does this code do? I'm just going to get rid of the old code so that it will run, and then we'll go over that again. So what's happening? We have our background. We have the two people moving. This one is on variable x1 moving right. This is on x2 moving left. They're a little too slow for me, so I'm going to increase their speed and really speed them up. So now they're on a collision course, and when they hit, the screen turned black. How did that work? So scene 1, put the background in, that was the blue and green one, put the first image and the second image. The first image started at 10,400 over here and moved to the right 10 at a time. The second image started on the far right and moved to the left 10 at a time. As long as we were less than 450 on the first image, we stayed in scene 1. As soon as we got to 450, we moved to scene 2, which gave us the black background. Now your job is to add far more scenes than that one. So do I have something back here that's a little more interesting? Let me see what I can find for us. Okay. So this one, I've got explosions. I have scene 1 and scene 2 and scene 3. Let's see what this one looks like. So we start with the two objects. Oh, that's a cool explosion. And then they're flattened. And then what? So you decide what's going to happen in your movie. We want lots of interesting backgrounds, interesting characters, and we want things to happen. Please tell a story and just keep yourself organized. So we move from scene 1 to scene 2 to scene 3 to as many scenes as you want. This should be an assignment that you have a lot of fun with. Enjoy yourself. And after you've done some testing, you are going to get tired of watching your program. So instead of starting with scene 1, I could start with scene 3. That would allow me to move straight to scene 3 and see what's going on. Now, they used to be over here, so just be careful that variables that move, if you skip a scene, might not be in the right place. All right, so tell a story, give a title page. Feel free to put dialogue in there, lots of images, lots of backgrounds. This should be fun. Do a great job.